Hi, I'm Charles Morse. I am the host of the Journey 2020 that comes your way every Monday at 7 p.m. and also Youth Central Sports with the original Coach Carter, where we come your way every Wednesday at 11 p.m. On November 2nd, we had the inaugural, very first Fight Like Francis Breast Cancer Awareness in recognition of a friend of mine who I love so very much, who was a wonderful spirit. On September 14th, she passed away a week before her 47th birthday. And Fight Like Francis was an event that we asked people to come out. There was information that was given. But more importantly, it was an event where at the very end, we asked that you light a candle for our loved ones, our friends and family that have lost their lives to cancer, or for those who are still in the fight, that we want to recognize and say, you know what, you're not in this alone. The inaugural Fight Like Francis is something that we want to do every year. And I want to share with you those who were there to light the candle, but I also want to share with you for those who said, you know what, Charles, I couldn't be there, but I still want to recognize my loved one. So here are some of the people who lit a candle for the people that they love, but also for those who are still in the fight.
Today I light my candle in memory of Miss Molly Irene Johnson.
I light my candle for my friend, the late Lavinia Hart. We are going to light the candle for Lavinia Hart. Thank you.
I light my candle for my dear best friend and sister Frances. I light my candle for Mia, who went through a double mastectomy last year as well, and is getting her port taken out in 2 weeks. So it's looking like it's positive. And for my friend Yolanda, who had a lumpectomy and is in remission right now.
See if I can get this to work. I light a candle for, of course, Frances Haddock, who I met at the Miss Puerto Rico Orlando pageant, and also for Wendy Chioji, and for my friends Jill and Betsy, who survived, and the rest of the survivors who are here today. Thank you.
Get it right this time. I do this in honor of both my parents who lost their fight. My father last year, Reuben Grant Jr., and my mother this year, Walida Patterson.
And I light my candle in honor of my daughter, Giovanni Creighton O'Neill, and my stepmother, Ethel Faye Johnson Burley. She lost her fight July 2018. Alrighty.
I light my candle for my godmother, and everybody else who is a survivor or who has had someone dealing with cancer, any form of cancer. And this candle will also represent anybody dealing with any ailment of any kind, for their continued support, and for them to continue to keep the fight, and for God to give them the strength to move forward, whether they have survived, whether they have passed along and is with Him now. So this candle will represent all of that of what I just said.
Hi, my name is Stephanie, and I'm going to light my candle for three people specifically. First, for my Aunt Polly. She lost her cancer. She was a one-time survivor, but then the cancer came back for her breast cancer, so she passed away 3 years ago. And then she has her younger sister, Thea, who she's a survivor of breast cancer for 13 years now, and she's doing very well. And then finally, I would like to light this candle also for my sister-in-law, Yolanda. She just received the good news that she has completed all of her treatments. She's looking great. Her hair's growing back, and I just thank God for covering her and allowing her to be here with our family.
I light my candle for my best friend Yolanda, who is probably now an 8-year cancer survivor. To a really good friend of our family's, who actually was my inspiration for starting the Men's Health Summit, who succumbed to prostate cancer, and to my mom, Frances Adams, who had breast cancer.
Thank you. I'm lighting the candle in honor of my friend Giselle Coates, Kelly Duke Brown, who both passed the breast cancer, and as well Peter Spence, and St. Peter Spence as well, who had pancreatic cancer.
My name is Darlene Grant, and I wasn't able to attend the event, but I wanted to light a candle in memory of my mother, Rebecca Walthour, my father, Willie Walthour, and my brother, Johnny Walthour. They succumbed to cancer, and it's so heartbreaking that, it's a battle, but we are able to overcome all obstacles because of the Lord. So, with that being said, we have to all fight like Francis, because with cancer, it is a battle. It not only affects the person, but the family as well, because you have to look at your loved one endure and go through. So, that's very heartbreaking. But the thing that I did was pray to God for strength, and I was able to endure. So, with that being said, I'd like to light those 3 candles. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Joyce Samuels, and I'm sorry I was not able to make it to the event on Saturday, but I would like to light a candle for my family members that have passed. My father, Herman Stevenson, my mother, Ruby Stevenson, my sister, Patricia Stevenson, and my very good friend, Daphne McIntosh. I would also like to light a candle for my family member and my friends that are still in the fight, and Marie, Ina, and my sister Olive that are still fighting.
Hi, my name is Sister Joanne Williams, and I am a member of True Vine Baptist Church, where Omega Jenkins is our pastor in Orlando, Florida. I wasn't able to attend the Fight for Francis event, but to Brother Charles Morse and others, I would like to light a candle in memories of my sister, Miss Minnie Mary Ruth Williams, who fought a good fight until August 21st, 2013. Let's remember my sister Minnie. Let's remember Francis as we continue to support and fight for a cure for breast cancer. Thank you. God bless.
I'm Christine, and I unfortunately could not make it to the event, but I would like to light a candle for my dad, Richard Gould, and my brother, Matthew Gould.
Hi, my name is Lisa V Hicks. I could not attend the event, but I would love to light a candle for Edith Marie, Muriel Stewart, Betty Bloxam, and also myself. I'm a 20-year cancer survivor.
Hi, my name is Brenda Lucas. I could not make it to the event, but I would like to light a candle for Betty Blossom, and I would like to light a candle for survivor Lisa V Hicks, and also for one of my classmates, Barbara Lyles Kemp.
There's so many people to thank, but I want to thank France Neal, who is always the backbone of any of the projects and summits that I do. Regina Johnson, who truly was the spearhead. Once I talked with her and said, this is something that I want to do, and she took it and ran with it. And because of her, it was very successful. And lighting my candle, but before I tell you those that I'm lighting my candle for, a friend of mine by the name of Lena Coleman wanted to share with me, and she said, Charles, sorry I couldn't make this event, but lighting my candles for my aunt Dolores Hammond, who passed, but also my aunt Mamie, who is still in the fight. I'm lighting my candle for the both of them. And for myself, as I have my list here, lighting my candle for Yvette Register and Lynn Cara, who was my guest speaker, two of my guest speakers at the event. But I lost my mother to cancer back in 2001. Deborah Davis, who I grew up with at a very young age, and she crossed my mind from time to time. Deborah was only about 19, 20 years old when she passed away from breast cancer. Then there's my friend that I grew up and I had been knowing since elementary school. That's Deborah Michaels, who passed away and left two beautiful daughters. And of course, we recognize Wendy Chioji and my friend Stuart Scott, who I worked with, the both of them at Channel 2. Everyone knows Stu from Booyah, but he worked here in Orlando before he went to ESPN2. And then there's my Aunt Lily Mae, who is from Perry, Florida, who at the age of 75, just recently this year, she's dealing with cancer, and I understand that she's doing well. There's my brother's wife, Melissa Williams, lighting a candle for her. A friend of mine, ex-wife, Cheryl Moore, we're lighting a candle for her. Aisha Harrison, Lucille O'Neill's daughter, who recently passed away. Everybody knows Shaq was Shaq's sister. And Jackie Brockington, who spoke at the event in name of Wendy Chioji. And my old girlfriend from 7th grade, Gail Richardson, who passed away a couple of years ago from cancer. Serena Simmons, someone that I knew from elementary school, also passed away. A couple of friends of mine, Earl and Robert Mike, dealing with cancer. And my fishing friend, my fishing buddy, Milton, who's also dealing with cancer. And then there is my neighbor who is a breast cancer survivor, Christine. And you saw her earlier. But I want to say, for those who see this video, and if there's someone that you have lost to cancer, write their name in. Or if there's someone that you know that you would like to recognize that is still in the fight, write their name in. Let us know. Because this is something that we want to do every year, to come together. Because we need to let us, and all of us, know that we're not alone. And for whatever that we're going through, that we can go through it together. Because there's strength in numbers. The inaugural Fight Like Francis, it's just something in which we come together and we pray. We talk and we share. That's what life is truly about. Coming together and supporting each other. And after that, you just never know what might happen. And even in our tragic times, and even when things are not going the way we want them to, but when you come together and support each other, it does make a difference. So I'm asking you again, for those that are able to let us know the loved ones that you've lost, but also the loved ones, our friends and family that are still in the fight. Let us know who they are. And with that being said, everyone should fight like Francis.